How many miles do you guys typically walk in a day? I set a goal of 10 miles a day. I know that seems like a lot. I am in a small motorhome, and so walking around it is probably only about a block, if that. So I set a goal of 10 miles. I get in 5 in the morning and 5 in the evening. It takes me about an hour and a half to do that. And then I get back out in the evening and try to finish my walk. So comment below and tell me how many miles you guys walk in a day. My goal is 10. I gotta get this weight off. I'm being nice to myself, but I still gotta get this weight off. And I have the time to go walking. Plus, whenever I'm traveling or driving, I don't walk as much. So try to get in those steps when I can. And 10 miles seems reasonable to me. What I like about walking in the mornings, it keeps me on track for the rest of the day as far as like my eating. Because once I see how many miles I walked, how many calories I burned, I don't want to eat rubbish throughout the day in the mornings. Throw on my clothes. I don't make up my bed, brush my teeth, clean my face, and start my walk. Because if I think about it, it's going to take me longer to get out and walk, or I'm not going to walk at all. I don't look at emails. I don't look at text messages. I don't get on social media. I don't do anything before I go walking, because that's my focus in the morning, is walking. The campground that I'm staying at, it is a large campground, 3 miles to walk one loop around this campground. The other day I pushed myself and did almost 6 miles. It took me about an hour and 45 minutes. I'm trying to get it down to an hour and a half to walk 5 miles. And I can get it. The more I walk, I build strength and muscles, and I'll be able to walk faster. I do have back problems because I am top heavy, so my back hurts all the time. But when I start walking, loosening up those muscles, it doesn't hurt as much until I get to probably about that 3.5, 4 mile mark. That's when the pain decides to kick in again. But I walk through it. I have meniscus tears, one in both knees. And even though I have that problem, as long as I'm walking on flat surface, I don't have any issues. It's only when I'm climbing up hills or stepping or bending. So I try to make sure I don't do any of that, or at least not too much of it, because it'll start the knees back to hurting. But as long as I'm walking on flat surface, I'm good to go. I listen to upbeat music in the mornings. That helps to energize me. At least mentally it does. So make sure you have a good playlist. I have one in Pandora that I play. I love worship music and the hardcore rap. So I usually listen to the hardcore rap when I start my walk, and then worship the ending parts of my walk. All right. I got a hill to get up. A steep hill. I used to tell myself that I don't have time to walk, but I have time. If I can make time for everything else, I can make time for walking. Ooh, I'm out of breath. I just came up a steep hill. And I got a couple more to go. So whenever my back starts to hurt on my walk, I like to stretch it out by going into a squat position to stretch out those back muscles. And that really helps, because they do get tight. And like I said, I am top heavy, so I'm carrying a lot. And I've had back problems over the years, and all of my doctors said the same thing. Tiffany, you need to lose weight. And I know that I do. And so that'll help with the back problem. And then the stretching, very important to stretch. Before I walk, I stretch. After I walk, I stretch. And it helps out a lot. And I just keep on going. I don't stop. I fight for everything else in life, so I can fight for my weight. Right here is an empty campsite. I didn't bring my tripod, so I won't be able to show you that. But whenever I stretch, I hold on. Let me see. I hold on to this and then go down in a squat position and stretch those muscles out. But like I said, I didn't bring the tripod, so I can't show you that. But that's what I do. And let me go ahead and stretch because my back is starting to hurt already. So you can't see because I don't have, like I said, the tripod, but I'm holding on to the bench seat, and I'm in a squat position, leaning back, and it really stretches out the muscles. And then I can finish my walk. So those of you that have large boobs like I do, I know you understand the back problem. Your body is pulling you forward because of the weight of the boobs. And you're trying to stand up straight, which is a struggle. But that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to. There's many things I'm looking forward to on this weight loss journey, is having smaller boobs. It is fat. When you lose weight, you lose the boobs. And so I'm looking forward to that. And at some point, I do plan on having a breast reduction, but I'm not going to have one until I lose the weight. I'm in 3 miles. I got 2 more to go. Time for some water. I try not to drink a lot of water on my walks so that I don't have to stop and go to the bathroom. So I drink enough just to wet my throat, and so that I'm not carrying a heavy water bottle. I don't even fill it up. So I only have maybe about a cup of water in my water bottle, if that. Just enough to wet the throat. And that's it. Alright. So I'm on my last leg. It'll take me about 2 miles to get back to the van. And then I take my shower, cook my breakfast. I think I'm gonna have an egg omelet today. That sounds so good. And maybe a chicken salad for lunch. I haven't decided on dinner yet. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to cook. I wanted to cook some chili beans, but I'm out of red kidney beans. Tomorrow's a drive day, so I'm not leaving to go to the store just to get some red kidney beans. And chili just doesn't taste the same without those kidney beans. So I got to have that. One of my favorite plants in my Sticks and Bricks home, fern, so many here, and hostas was my favorite plants. I had my hostas, I grew them for about 8 years, and they got bigger and bigger each year. I get asked a lot, do I miss a Sticks and Bricks home? Do I miss a Sticks and Bricks home? I don't. I do miss a tub. That I do miss. I try not to think about it, but I miss it sometimes. So beautiful. Comment below and tell me how many miles you guys walk a day. My back is killing me. Whew. I don't think I stretched enough this morning. I slept the wrong way last night, and my back was killing me during the night. So I guess I didn't stretch it out enough this morning. I'm gonna do some stretching. Think about if I'm gonna take this bike for a spin this evening before I put it away for the drive tomorrow. Oh, now that felt good.
If you meet somebody else that's a rival, that much is true. Yeah, I know you said, baby, this is final. And I blame myself. All that's left of me now is an animal. And I cry for help. I wish my call's gonna reach you. Give it my all, 'cause I need you out. Let it go, let it go, let it go, till I get you alone. I can't help but howl like a wolf. Howl like a wolf. I wish my call's gonna reach you. Give it my all, 'cause I need you. I will howl like a wolf. Baby, I will howl like a wolf. When the sun fades, when the night awaits, I'll be howling and howling and howling for
My
you.
back feels so much better. Now the little bit of stretching that I just did. Now I'm gonna go take my shower. Time to shower. To make my shower process easy, I have a shower dress. It's just an old black dress. I actually have like 4 or 5 that I rotate. It's an old black dress that I slip on whenever I go to the shower so that I don't have to fight clothes, and then I come back and get dressed in the van. It's very easy because we all know how hard it is to get dressed when your body's wet. I normally wear flip-flops to the shower, but I threw these on because I've been cleaning out the van. Tomorrow is a drive day. I'm headed to Canada. Oh, so yeah, I am headed to Canada, so my Washington meetup will happen. But anyway, so this is it. It's just a basic dress. This is my shower bag here, and it has everything in it. Keep everything in there because it makes it easy to head over to the shower. I have my hair in mini braids, and I cut it so short that I can't even get it, all of it in a ponytail now. I cut it too short.
About me and you, things we used to do, it's all in the past now. When I hear that song, I just wanna sing along. I know I don't belong with you anymore.
Time to cook.
A buzz on and my favorite song is playing in a Broadway bar. Then you walk in and you're all alone, the hottest in the room by far. And you look up and our eyes lock, and my heart falls straight out of my chest, baby. Your lips and your sweet smile, let me kiss it till I die. For the rest of our lives, yes, we're meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. You wake up, an angel in the morning light, and I don't ever want to leave. The bed's messed up just right, so we make love and we make plans, and God knows that I'm all about it. We're up high, never coming down, baby, just you and I. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest of our lives, drop your guard and take a ride with me, 'cause you got what I want, oh, and I got what you need. For the rest of our lives, it's gonna be a done deal, just wait and see. I've known it since I met you.
is an external hard drive. This is what I upload my video footage to. And this is what I upload all of my footage to. So while I'm sitting here before I finish my day, I've already taken the footage that I filmed this morning, my walk, and I uploaded it to my hard drive because I'm running out of room on my camera. So I took some footage off and I'm going to upload it to my editor, and I'll show you that in just a second. And so once I upload it, then I can start editing this evening. So I'm not going to edit now. All of the footage from today I've highlighted, and now I'm going to import it into my editor. That's from my walk this morning, my shower. Then I have one more step to do. So I drag the clips down here, and that's where I can start creating my video. All I do is select all, and you can see it's highlighted in yellow. I hope it's picking up on the camera, but it's highlighted in yellow, and I'm dragging it down to my editor. From this morning's walk, I have 25 minutes. I would chop that down to probably about 10 minutes. I do have a lot of videos in my editor. This is one that I started working on, but I have not finished editing this video. So you guys will see this eventually, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I can't wait to finish editing that video sometime between now and Canada or when I get back from Canada. I have all of my footage in the editor. So I'm gonna close that out because I'm not editing this morning. All right, so that's it. Now I'm going to connect my Wi-Fi. So this is an AT&T hotspot. Wherever there's AT&T service, I have internet. So I have an AT&T, I don't know where my Verizon is. I don't know where Verizon. Oh, right here. Whenever I got this jetpack, AT&T was running a special. I have 100 gigabytes of data, which is a lot of data. I have this Verizon hotspot. When I get to Canada, I won't have service on Verizon or AT&T because that's not the plan that I have. I have T-Mobile. I will have service through T-Mobile. It is unlimited in Canada, Mexico. I will use the hotspot on my T-Mobile to upload my videos. I still receive phone calls. Some areas will be spotty, but for the most part, I will have service. These are prepaid plans. The AT&T 100 gigabytes for $50, and then my Verizon, I have 100 gigabytes and I pay $60. So for my internet service, that's what, $110 is what I pay for AT&T and Verizon. I have T-Mobile and I'm on a grandfather plan, so I don't pay that much. Before I started this YouTube channel, I didn't need to have Verizon and AT&T, but now that I have the channel and I have to upload videos, I gotta have it. So I've already connected to my AT&T, and I'm going to check my emails. I have a lot of emails to respond to. I had mentioned in one of my previous videos that you guys were asking me questions about where I store the bike and that I couldn't create a video on where I store the bike or a full video. It is a wonderful bike, and I talked to you guys about that when we head outdoors. I am going to sell the bicycle. I am a very generous person, and I have no problem giving things away, and I would love to give it away, but the expense that I have put in that bicycle, I cannot give it away, so I am going to have to sell it. I hate that, but I'll talk about it once we go outside. Someone asked me, where do I work and where do I eat? And I'm assuming that's a new follower, but those of you that have been following this channel for the last couple of years, you know that I had a table, but I removed it because I wanted more space. I do have a laptop stand that I normally sit on my lap, but I don't see my stand. And this is where I normally sit and eat, right in this spot. So whenever I'm eating, I'm usually watching TV or I'm looking out the window watching people. Yeah, this is where I sit, either in this seat or the seat that I'm in now. All right, so I have a few emails to respond to.
minutes on hills, let me be real. For a second, you a little crazy. You 100 at will, you got that booty I built. No competition, nil, got me sweating like Bacardi. She a baddie, 조금 미쳐가. Reach perfect on a frame, Mona Lisa.
I put too many blueberries in my smoothie that it made it lumpy. I'm gonna try not to look at it and just drink it.
Yeah, I never met someone like you. Oh, to your mama, she a blessing. There's nothing that I would undo. We'll never hit CS, snooze on ya. Always tryna show you something new to ya. Only wanna treat you right, never leave your side. Always on my mind.
In the middle of doing my bags, my camera got hot and shut down, and I didn't know that it cut off until I was done with the bags. But this is how they're looking now. I am going to let them sit here in the sun. I'm gonna wrap them up. Sit here in the sun while I go ride the bicycle for one last time. This will be my last time riding this bike. I ride. I need to dump my tanks, finish cleaning up the inside of the van. I started cleaning last night, so I didn't have a lot to do. I've been at this campground for 7 days, so I need to clean, dump my tanks today. I don't like to do it on drive day, and I need to cook something for lunch. I may skip lunch. I know I shouldn't do that, but I may skip lunch because I got so much stuff to do, and then eat an early dinner. Now that I know how to use the throttle on this bicycle, takeoff is a breeze. It was a struggle in the beginning. Hadn't ridden a bike since I was 10 years old. So yeah, that was a struggle. But I wanted to say this to Addmotor or any company that's thinking about making an 85-pound bike. You guys need to sell the bike racks as well. I had the hardest time trying to find a bike rack that would support the weight of this bike. And guess what? I couldn't find one. I ended up having to purchase a motorcycle rack. So that was frustrating going through that. The weight of this bicycle is the #1 reason why I'm selling this bike. I would love to give it away. I'm a very generous person. I have no problem giving it away, but I have put a lot of expense into this bicycle, so I have to recoup some of that money. I will show you guys later putting the bike on the bike rack. Wheels did not fit the way that it needs to on the rack. So then I have to strap it down. So it takes me probably about 30 minutes to strap this bicycle down to the rack to support it so that it doesn't fly off while I'm driving. And then it takes me another 20 minutes or so to take it off. It's an inconvenience for me. I don't enjoy that. So if I go to a city park, I'm not going to spend 20 minutes as a solo traveler with my back turned away from everyone, bent over trying to take this bike off of the rack. And I tell you a few things that you want to think about whenever purchasing one of these bikes is the security. The security, because it's a very expensive bike. You don't want someone to steal it. In the campgrounds right now, unfortunately, people are stealing bikes left and right. At the campground that I'm at, one of the ladies had her bicycle stolen. Another lady had a scooter stolen. So with people stealing bicycles, you have no choice but to pay the extra money to make sure that people can't easily steal them. Something else that I don't like, I can't open my back doors when it's on the bike rack. I'm on my way to Canada, so I'm staying at different campgrounds almost every single night until I get there. I don't want to take the bike off the bike rack. So yeah, it's been very frustrating and stressful at times with this bicycle. I just came down a steep hill. I wanted to film it, but I was going fast. Too fast. I can do this all day. Let's see how long that took me from start to finish. Of course, you guys are going to see the edited version. So that took me exactly 31 minutes. I'm not even done. I'm not going to show you all of the locks that I put on this bike. This is your last time seeing this bike, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But I am going to finish putting on the rest of the locks, then I'm done. As you can see, I cannot open up my back door. I have no access to the back door. I'm not okay with that. I cannot put my electrical cord back there, nor my water hose. I've already stored the water hose away. I hate that I did that because I was not thinking. So that means with all these campgrounds that I go to, and I'm staying at a different campground every single night, I'm not going to be able to access my water hose. So I'm going to have to fill up water jugs and fill up my tank. I'm not taking this bicycle down. I don't like that I can't access the back door. And there's no bike rack that I could find, and I searched for almost 2 months trying to find a bike rack. I could not find anything to support the weight, so I end up having to get a motorcycle rack. So to make sure that it's secure to the rack, I've had to strap it down. I don't like this setup, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna finish putting on the lock. For more information on this retro style bike, click the link in the description box below. At checkout, use my discount code Tiffany to save $80 off your purchase. I get asked a lot of questions about my nails. The number one question is if I get them done professionally. Sometimes I do. Here lately, I've been using these temporary nails. What I like about these nails is they look natural, they're inexpensive, and I can order them off of Amazon. I will link them in the description box below. Out of one package, I can get 2 full sets of nails. I buy 2 at a time so I don't run out of nails, but they are very pretty. To be honest with you, these nails are nicer than the French manicures I've ever gotten in the salon. Also, they don't damage your nails. Get my feet done, I want to say maybe every 6 to 8 weeks. In between my visits, I do take care of my feet myself. I have a foot kit that I use to keep my feet looking nice. I do get a pedicure. If you guys have not tried gel polish, I highly recommend it. I know it costs more than regular polish, but they don't chip, and I like that because I can't always find a nail salon whenever I'm traveling, so I need my polish to last longer than a week or two. And I've worn them, I think, maybe 2 months, and they last. They didn't chip, so it's worth the money. You pay a little bit more, but in the long run you save money because you're not having to go back to the nail salon every 2 weeks. They give you the nail glue, a little nail file to buff up your nails, and then I don't know what this is called, so I'm gonna just name it a cuticle pusher because that's what you're doing. You're pushing your cuticles down like so. Put the nail on. I'll show you that in just a second. You add glue to your nail, and then you add glue to the artificial nail, and then you press it down. I think it said maybe like 5 seconds. Yeah, hold and press for 5 seconds. And the reason why you want to hold it down, and I learned this the hard way, is when you don't press it down, you get air bubbles, and that's what caused your nails to pop off. I was going to put these on yesterday, but I knew that today I wanted to tie-dye my bag.
4-inch heels, straight on the sidewalk. All I need is hearing your sweet talk. Yeah, feel so free. My mind wanna jaywalk. Yeah, take a sip of that crazy look in your eyes. As we dance, as we move, as we fall, as you spin me off the ground. As we go, we flow into each other.
Welcome to Washington.
Thank you.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone.